Almost done the corner. I'm working on this garden here, and those little cactuses that I saved, bringing up flowers now. I'm gonna fill this up, and then the big rock's gonna go around. Meanwhile, working on this too. I have to open a hole here and go down to repair a brand new septic tank because it's not really functional. There's a previous video where I showed that in that middle chamber didn't put a hole in. The breather didn't work either, so I have to check it out. And we will plant a bunch of trees here on that line. And yesterday I worked on that wall and tried out my method. It's time to work on the gates. I have all the pipings and the pipes and all the tools and everything. I tried to do it with weather. Turned out pretty bad. I don't know if it's the weather or it's because the pipes are how do you call that? Anyway, I forgot the word. I decided to have the elbows and the T's, which you cannot find here in Mexico. It's very frustrating, so I went to a shop and I said I want to look through everything you have, and this was the solution. I bought these pipes, these T's, so I cut them half and I just make it fit. So they're gonna be one T. Drill the holes. Galvanized, that's the word, galvanized. I don't know if the welding doesn't work because it's galvanized. Tell me what you think about that anyway. Or, well, you know, I was welding before and it works. It worked just fine, but it doesn't work with that one. Anyway, and this is a conduit elbow, which is same galvanized pipe. It goes into the 2-inch pipe, perfect. I'm gonna put 2 bolts in here, 2 bolts there, just bolt the whole thing together. I have to take the threads off here with a grinder and easy peasy. That is some fine engineering. Look at that. Well, it's hard while I'm recording, but these are done. And I'm doing the next. And then connect it, the long ones.
This is how our Sunday is going. Everyone is sleeping. The other one singing over there. And look how cute this looks. That lighthouse turning out. Little cactus garden.
You remember the first time we came here to see the property?
Yeah.
There was a bunch of glasses and cans and all that junk dumped here, grown in, and I started to take out those small cactuses to save them and put them here, and they survived.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. Maybe I gotta cut that video together with that before after, you know. But let's go, guys, and find it. It's one of the first ones.
Yeah, it's crazy how much it's been done since April.
show the gate?
No, not yet.
I just finished today.
You finished the gate.
Not completely. We still
Yeah.
need the rollers. But at least
But-
it looks like a gate.
Halfway done.
And you know, I didn't have to pay anybody and then repair it.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing. It doesn't even take too much effort to do it. But it's very frustrating when you pay for it and then you have to repair. By the way, Em just wrote a song. She saw an airplane and now she sings airplane.
Yes, that's the new hit.
Airplane.
There's an airplane.
Yeah, I'm gonna encourage our guests here who are gonna stay in that spot right now. If they wanna bring their own flowers, what they like, or they just wanna adopt one of these cactuses or bring one and plant here, put a little plate there with their name, and next year they're gonna come back and see how much it grows.
Yeah.
Just a little touch. You know. Oh, I'm getting sentimental. This is brother Frank. He just showed up today, and that's what he can help with. So I told him to. We had to level the trailer because it was it slipped, so he pushed it back. I just have to put it down on the blocks. And we also ordered some dirt, and he's leveling it here. We're gonna have a nice garden all over until here to the leach field, so we're gonna have plants. Beautiful morning, almost November. Last night was really cold. Finally, I mean, really bearable. And right now I'm working on these gates. And one is almost ready. I still need the wheels and rollers. I finished that one last night. I just don't have the mesh. I have it here. We use these leftovers and put the mesh in between, so we still had some gates, but this one got so bad by using it all day, every day, and take it down and then use it again. People came and step on it, so I had to take a few links out, and right now I put a good link in it and connect it. After that I'm gonna lay that frame on the top and wire it on. I don't have those stretchers. I don't know how they call them, because they usually just have the mesh in between, and they have a rod and the holders, so they stretch the mesh, and then they put another rod where it can reach that part and fix it with bolts. But right now we're not that professional. Just wire it on, and I'm gonna cut the top. But hey, didn't have these tees, and I made them. So trying to work with what we can find. Ta-da! 2, and the third is on its way. Well, actually, this one gonna be there because these two are sliding gates, and that one gonna open this way, and that is this way. I'm waiting on the hinges because if you go to the store, you cannot just take it from the shelf. You have to order hinges. I have rebars here, but that will not work that way, because then I would have to weld a piece of metal here and weld the hinges on, but I don't want to weld this metal, so, and it would take more space out of that gate, and I want to have as wide as possible for the folks to being able to come in. Finally leveled. My friend Mark was here and helped me put it up on blocks. It was a little bit of pain because it was shifting all over, and we finally got it done, and it's sitting on blocks right now. What I wanted to show you is, oh, and we have a lot of mess around, but that's less of my concerns right now. We have about 5 days to move in. I have to fix the bathroom, and that hole right there, I'm gonna show you. Here is okay. I just pick it up and level it, but this one is completely busted. I think that's where the wheels came up and hit that floor up, and just have to rebuild the whole thing. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna put a plywood. I take all these out, have a plywood, put blocks under, so the block's gonna hold up the plywood, put some rebar, and just do the same thing. It's not gonna move anymore. I don't care. I'm not gonna take off the whole floor. I don't have the time and the money to do that. And after that, I'm gonna put laminated floor over the whole thing, and put the window back, and just small stuff. Put the air conditioner. Have a deep cleaning. Here I still have to bring this up a little bit, so leveling a little bit more, but almost done. And the bathroom is there right now. A few hours later, it's a crazy sight. Look at this. So I'm putting more reinforcement here because that concrete part collapsed. That part doesn't hold it anymore, and this wall is just actually hanging. So what I'm doing, I put these L brackets here, and I'm gonna connect with this wire to these points. Every of them has a hole, so I'm gonna connect the whole wall. I have some plywood, put it in here, and I'm gonna pour the concrete that high, put some rebar in it, and that's why it's gonna be really, that's how it's gonna be stable. I stabilize the walls too, and have some music. You can't hear it because I'm playing from this phone. Yesterday I was able to somewhat level this with blocks under. There's blocks on that side and blocks on a little bit more inside. I also took this part out, as you saw, and put blocks here, this plywood, and I'm gonna put the rebars in today, and the cement. There's all the debris that I took out. So poco poco, as they say it here in Mexico, getting ready. I checked this one. Well, unfortunately, this is already the frame here. I don't know how they were connected there, because it's higher than this outlet, so the water wouldn't flow upwards, of course. So I might have to cut this out and put another T in it to connect it here. We'll see.
Progress just came from Mr. Burr's house, and Jack and Denver are putting the doors. I don't know how this video is gonna be. Jack's phone is all messed up. Hey, Pumps. Come on, Demon.
The glass will be here next to the glass.
Right against here? No, it's the middle one.
That's where it goes. It's the door.
Is it? Oh, that one.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Trying to figure out how it goes.
No, right there.
Then why isn't this going in? The bond's not signed for that. Let me see.
The glass is in
Oh, I see here. Done?
Wow.
Guys, that was it. Is it that easy? Seriously. Okay, now. Oh, I see. Okay. That's okay. Not that bad. It's just. The other day,
Wow.
there was like this piece of rebar sticking out on my.
Second time?
Yeah. Yeah. I really tended this. That'd be dangerous. So, right in front. Yeah, there you go.
And this is next day, folks. So there's still a big crack, but right now that's all I could do before we put the laminated floor. And here I found the outlet for the toilet, and I also cut this out for the bathtub, which is very frustrating because I'm trying to find the ports, and as you by now you probably know that they don't have all the parts, so I have to be smart and make my own parts. I don't get it, seriously. I go to the stores, even big Home Depot doesn't have these. So I bought a few bags, different kinds, you know, of pipe fittings, and I'm just modifying them. So actually that part I cut off this little latch that holds it, so I can use it. I think they call it a Hollander. So it's gonna go under the bathtub and I'm gonna hold this tight. Another one gonna go under right here. I didn't cut it to the length yet. And then how does it go? I don't even know, guys. I'm so well. I was good with Lego. I had Lego when I was a kid, so oh yeah. So they're gonna go somehow, trying to fit it very short, like kind of like here, coming up for the overflow, which I don't have because they don't sell. So I probably gonna use another one like this. Okay, so after that, focus, overflow, and then the trap. How does the trap go? Oh yeah, like that and that. How it gonna fit? How it gonna fit in this little place? I don't know yet. I probably have to cut this out. Cut this place. Or I don't know how. I have to cut this shorter, that's for sure. But I don't know how I'm gonna fit it in here because they don't sell these type of pipes. You need a different kind of cement for that and a different kind of cement for this because it's another kind of plastic. Anyway, I'm on it, guys. I'm on it. And slide door is installed, and we bought this nice queen size bed. We have the slide doors on both, and yet we don't have any walls. but I have the drywall for it. So this is the drywall, the green one, which is here in Mexico is gray, but this is moist resistant and water resistant. So have another sink that we got. So actually the whole trailer is Savage, almost, because the toilet is new. This is old, but just needs clean up. I have this cabinet, I have to cut it here, and it perfectly fits with the new Savage sink on the top. Have to paint it, and for the sides I probably use these. So yesterday I couldn't record. You know, guys, yeah, I have this new phone and I have no clue how it works. I'm dummy with these things. It's an iPhone, so I can record, but as you see, I have this wall up, and yes, I know it's inside out. It's on purpose. It's a Savage board, two Savage boards. So I'm gonna actually Chuck volunteered to do the taping, so he's gonna spray this part and then he gonna tape it. And so that's gonna be the bathroom. You remember we had these cabinets here, or closet. So all these, what you can see, is Savage material. This is from Bob. Yeah, I have some L brackets there, here and there, but it's mostly chicanada, but it works. Hey, there's not a square part here, so don't look for squares. The toilet and the drainage, we have problem because oops, these are different type of pipes. So if it says 2-inch, it's actually not 2-inch, not the same as these pipes. Now what I did, actually Chuck had the idea. This is supposedly 3-inch, but it's not. This is a 3-inch pipe. Yeah, it goes in, which is great because I can fit the toilet in this one. It's gonna be a tight fit, so as it should be. And this one, but first I'm gonna clean this up with the thinner. I'm gonna try it on a piece of pipe, the same type of pipe. Hope it's not gonna mat it, but I have to clean it really nice. And then I'm gonna use the silicone all the way, really tight. Put it in, and then when it dries, this one, or maybe I put this one in first and then the whole thing with the silicone. It should work fine. Got all the fittings, and today I'm gonna work on them. I get all the parts. Okay, got to work.